Hello, welcome again to Not Fake News. Got two breaking stories here. I'm going to get right into it. Spread this. Here are 31 senators demanding immigrants take over American jobs. Yeah, Lindsey Graham. See that face? He can't even hide what a scum he is. His face says everything. And breaking, former CIA director comes forward, spills the beans about Trump. All right, let's get right into this. First one with Lindsey Graham, the creep. He loves to hang out with McCain. You know John McCain? Mike McCain, whatever his name is, McCain? He hangs with John McCain, this one. They're like butt buddies, two of them. Once again, the liberal left is betraying the actual citizens of the country. That's you, folks. And their idiotic party members are celebrating the very traitors to their own welfare. Earlier this month, 31 senators, sitting on both sides of the aisle, asked the Department of Homeland Security to increase the use of outsourcing visas so that additional foreign workers could enter the United States and hold jobs in American companies. Why do they care so much? Why don't they care about Americans as much? They must be getting paid. Rather than hiring U.S. workers via Breitbart, wrote. Rather than hiring U.S. workers, Breitbart reports. The 31 senators who wrote the requests are, here we go. Bill Cassidy from Los Angeles, Ron Wyden from Oregon, John Horton from Texas, Ron Blunt from Montana, Chris Coons, Delaware, John Barrasco, Wyoming, Michael Bennett, Susan Collins, Tom Harper, Lindsey Graham, the jerk-off, Patty Murray. They're all jerk-offs. This is the jerk-off list. Mike Enzi, Amy Bluck, Jerry Morin, Angus King, Tim Scott, Roger Wicker, Orange Hatch, Ben Hardin, Richard Burr, Lisa Murkowski, James Landau, James Iskow, Corey Garner, Pat Roberts, Lad Johnson, Dan Sullivan, and Bob Casey. The request was made because some Americans' own companies are complaining that hiring citizens is too much work. They claim that the new low-level jobs, such as restaurant cleanup and landscaping, are better jobs for immigrants who already have experience in the field. No, they don't have experience in the field. They're not unwanted jobs. What they are our kids' jobs, the young American jobs. That's what they're taking. The jobs where our kids learn what work ethics are. Work ethics. That's what you get when you're a landscaper, when you're a kid and you're mowing lawns, that all the Mexicans now took. That's what you get when you stock a shelf in a grocery store, when you're a kid, that now all the Mexicans have taken. Stop saying that they're unwanted jobs. They're only experienced because they were taken away from our kids. Believe me, my daughter can stock a shelf 10 times quicker than any freaking Mexican coming from another country who doesn't know what ragu is. Even though recruitment consultants have been hired by the Democrats to help out the business owners find quality American workers, employees are still throwing a fit, apparently having trained citizens for their jobs and have been in strain. I'm sorry about my OCD landlord who has to keep cleaning the snow outside of the freaking house because he's got OCD. This move to increase the number of working visas allowed is coming only shortly after the GOP reduced the H-2B visa program from a $264,000 visa down from 64,000 visas. Now, if his new request goes through, the number could go easily double. Like, we need that shit. The H-2B program is similar to the H-1B. See, what are these names they throw out? Names that you never want to look into, right? Yeah, well, a program which allows up to 650,000 immigrants to take the jobs that should be held by Americans. Specifically, that would be our own undergraduates and kids, I'm telling you. And that number will only increase if the senators have their way. These idiots Many of these senators, only with the business groups who are pushing them forward, also support larger amnesty towards illegals. This is due to the hope that they will get away from the paying illegal immigrant workers less than citizens. That's the only reason they want it. However, we the people have already spoken up against the train of thought, and overall political support of these goals has dropped dramatically in the past few months. Trump's not going to let them do that shit. After all, one of the reasons we voted for Donald Trump is because of this and his way of we buy American, hire American. That's the campaign. We the people want our workers to be American citizens. We want to be able to talk to them and get a real answer. Not, okay? The fact that these business owners are pushing our senators to hire immigrants for jobs that should be given to Americans is sickening. And the fact that 31 of our senators actually moved to request this change be made is discouraging and scary. It's no secret that our college kids are suffering. Entry-level and low-level jobs are hard to come by in our country in its current state. And adding more immigrants into the equation is just going to make it worse. We can only hope that the brave business owners now who are going forward with hiring Americans stay strong and continue to fight the good fight. Change is hard, but it's worth it in the end. In the meantime, we patriots have to show our support by only patronizing businesses that hire American, like Top Tomato doesn't in my area. Not only do they not hire American, but when I went up to the butcher's desk and I asked them for broccoli rabe cheese sausage, right? They looked at me like I was crazy. Meanwhile, this is their job. I walked to the counter and I grabbed one of the things, and by the way, I made the mistake of saying broccoli rabe, and it was parsley. So then I went and I looked at them and I showed these people. I said, look, and I said, I want parsley with cheese. Do you have it? I handed them the thing. All three of them are giggling in Spanish. Really? Okay. So I let that go. Do you know I got food poisoning that night? Because here's the deal. You're in a butcher. You're in the back. I think of everything, and I know what happened. It wasn't a coincidence that they were all laughing. And then I get really sick. So how do you make someone sick? How is that possible, right? Not fake news. What are you talking about? Well, how hard is it for him to grab a chunk of dead meat, put it behind a refrigerator for a week, and anyone he doesn't like, he throws a little in there? Is that hard? Because I think that's what happened. Did I go back to the store? Did I protest? No. But you know what? I have a lot of subscribers. I don't know if any of you know that. I don't really show my subscribers, but we have a lot. We have a big following. And you know what? Don't make me have to freaking sick my people on Top Tomato. They made me sick. They almost killed me. I was sick for a week. Couldn't eat nothing. Anyway, sorry about bringing that in. Next story. Breaking, former CIA director comes forward, spills the beans about Trump. Okay, see what this is all about. It's always extra satisfying when someone on the other side comes out in our favor, and this time is no different. Former acting CIA director and Hillary Clinton endorser Michael Morrell spoke out at an event on Wednesday held by Cipher Brief, saying there's absolutely no evidence to support claims of President Trump colluding with Russia via the NBC News told us this. Interesting. On the other question, actually they reported it. On the other question of Trump campaign conspiring with the Russians, here is smoke, but there is no fire at all. There is no little there's no little campfire, there's no little candle, there's no spark, and there's not a lot of people looking for it, Morrell said. This is pretty bold statement from Morrell to make it considering that he, among others, who started the Trump-Russia collusion claims in the first place last August. However, we commend him for coming forward with the truth. Now, he's no longer under Hillary's thumb. No doubt Morrell started the ugly rumor with Hillary, hoping to gain favor with the Democratic Party during the election season, after Clinton had promised to make Morell director of CIA if she won. See how that worked? That's the only reason he came out against Trump, is because she promised him a job. Now that Hillary Clinton had lost, Morell can go back to telling the truth. Well, you know what? F you. We knew this. We don't need it from you. Now that Hillary Clinton lost, Morell can go back to telling the truth about what's really going on, even if it means going against everything he stood side with the candidates he publicly once endorsed. Yeah. Big deal, buddy. What do you want, a freaking medal? At the Cipher Brief event, Morell also referred to the words of James Clapper, the former director of national intelligence, in a March 5th interview with the president, Meet the Press. Clapper stated he had seen zero evidence of any ties between Trump and Russia. That's a pretty strong statement by General Clapper. Morell added, he clearly took the words out of Clapper's very seriously, as he now changed his tune considerably. This is a devastating blow to the Democrat Party, because this is really the only thing they had. And it wasn't anything, but they were hoping for it. And they've been pushing this narrative from day one, and now have a huge, gigantic piece of egg on their face from one of their own insiders. It's good to see that some liberals are finally opening their eyes to the fact that they're not going to get the job, and they better straighten the hell out, that our president did nothing wrong, and that he, in fact, was the victim of the previous administration's abuse of power, and still is. Even Morell brought up the recent accusations of Obama using a British agent to spy on Trump. As rumors and more evidence come out, fewer and fewer baseless rumors are left for the true believers to grasp onto as facts. There was no Trump-Russia collusion going on, and more proof of that is surfacing each and every day, like a new present opening up at Christmas for us. It never stops. We, the people, have known for a long time that our president is on the up and up. But having a respected member of the other side come out and say it, well, can only help our cause. Soon, everyone will have to wake up to face the truth that Donald Trump is the best president that we've ever had. What do you think of Michael Moore saying that there's no spark of evidence against Trump? Please comment below. Also, share this on Facebook and Twitter. I believe this is an important one that we need to get out there. So Facebook, Twitter this, get it out there. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, subscribe, and also hit the bell so you get the breaking videos as they come in all day long, and so you know what's going on with your, in the world with the stories before your friends and family. And that's kind of fun. Finally, if you like what we're doing here at Not Fake News, please fight with us. All you have to do is watch the videos and give them the thumbs up. Like the video. That's important. It pushes us up on YouTube. But you know what's really great? When we're going up, that's pushing down the crappy left propaganda videos. So like our video, give us the thumbs up. Thank you. See you next time. Not Fake News.